Look out in the street there. You know what you don't see? My car, because I had to sell it to pay the lawyer I hired when I got busted for drunk driving. You know what else you don't see? My girlfriend, who decided that a guy with no car and no license and no money was no fun. And hey, you know what else you don't see? You don't see me leaving for work in the morning, because I missed so much time with court and everything that I got fired.
Drive sober or get pulled over. Paid for by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Blog Talk Radio.
My two co-hosts tonight,
Jake Surratt and Rodney Inman.
Oh, guys, before we get going too far into the conversation here, our topic tonight is what goes bump in the night. If there's anybody out there listening that would like to call in, our call-in number is 917-889-3239. And you can also join us tonight in our live chat room, which is up and running. Just join us by going to blogtalkradio.com/the Arkansas Paranormal Network. Click on live chat, and you can join us in our live chat room. Tonight we're also in studio. We've got 4 different guests. I'm going to give them their few minutes here to introduce themselves. Guys, introduce yourself.
I'm Stephanie, and I'm from Spook Earth.
My name is Dwayne. I'm from Spook Earth Paranormal as well.
My name's Chris, and I'm from Spook Earth. My name's April. I'm not with any specific paranormal group, but I do know several people that are with the Coffee County Ghost.
Well, welcome, guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. And like I said, our subject tonight is what goes bump in the night. Rodney, that is a very broad subject here tonight.
And yes, and it was the same thing last night, wasn't it?
Yes, it was. But, like I said, I went home. I did a little bit of research here. And kind of bringing that in a little different version of it tonight. But the subject that I want to talk about is what goes bump in the night. Along with tomorrow night's episode, Bigfoot.
Bigfoot and paranormal and UFOs, do they have anything in common?
Right. The one thing I want to say is what goes bump in the night. Now, I believe Bigfoot goes bump in the night. There's a lot of things that goes bump in the night, but Bigfoot is one of the main ones that come to my mind. It goes bump in the night. So we'll touch a little bit base on Bigfoot here, and then we'll just get everybody else's input on what they believe goes bump in the night.
Well, the subject for tomorrow night will be Bigfoot, paranormal, and UFOs, if they're all related in any way. And, I went home last night and part of the research research I was doing on that last night, and I found two things that was interesting, and one of them I didn't find anything out about. But anyway, I'll get back with that later. To me, the Bigfoot scenario of being part of a paranormal thing, they always say, and I don't know if y'all's heard this or not, if y'all experienced this or not, that they like to hang around cemeteries for some weird reason. I really don't know why yet. But they say most of the time that the Bigfoot's hanging around the cemeteries. And, of course, we hang around the cemeteries a lot, too. So watch back. Anyway, I did find that out. But anyway, Bigfoot's is one of those myths, that nobody really knows if they're really out there or not. And, yes, they do make noises in the night. They do leave boats in the night. And, so there's a lot of other ones.
Exactly. That's what I was saying. But the one thing that came to my mind, the one thing that I did a little bit of research on last night was Bigfoot going bump in the night. But they also say that Bigfoot doesn't make them bumps in the night alone. That he's always got something there that helps him. What that may be, who knows?
We'll find out tomorrow.
Right. We will find out tomorrow. Keith, do you have any input on this? I mean, that you'd like to put in?
Well, I'm an avid hunter, and I hit the woods early. And I've had stuff thrown at me, what sounds like limbs breaking and falling. And the only way I can explain it, well, I really can't explain it, because I go investigate, there's nothing there.
And then they get back to that subject for tomorrow night.
Subject for tomorrow night again.
Goes into the tomorrow night deal. Stephanie, you're on board. I'm going to put you on the spot here. I know Wayne was talking about a cemetery last night and all this. He said something about a growl. Was it a growl?
Yeah, it's a growl.
In the cemetery?
Mm-hmm.
Was it?
It sounded like a dog, as an intimidated dog was telling, saying, hey, get away from me, I'm going to attack you. But there was nothing around at all.
Right.
I mean, you'd hear it, moving, something. There was just nothing there. I mean, we looked around, there was just nothing.
And and now I'm going to ask, just for all y'all, have you ever noticed that more knows this is around cemeteries and they are houses, homes, buildings?
Yeah.
Definitely. I've noticed it.
More outside than anything else. Yeah.
Honestly, when I was at the National Cemetery and I heard that scream, it was unexplainable. It sounded like a banshee to me, but it sounded like, well, we went over the wall and like she said about the growl, just like that time, we looked all around, there was nothing. They were jumped over the wall and National Cemetery, fortunately there was nothing anywhere in sight.
We did a lot of investigation. Like I said, we don't do a lot in cemeteries. We haven't. I mean, when we're not really doing anything else, we'll hit a cemetery here.
Right.
Well, I hate to say it, but our favorite spot up the road has a lot of voices. And, of course, William knows it. He's knows it. But that's the Freemason building. We always go back to the Freemason building. I always end up at the Freemason building.
Yes, it does for some reason.
I mean, if you want to talk about noises and stuff like that, being scratched and hair pulled, shoved, or something like that, Freemason building is the place you need to go. That's one of our tours. So, but anyway,
well, we're definitely looking forward to trying to go on one of y'all's tours that you guys are going to have.
Oh, we're glad Like I said, our tours start up in March and run through all the way to October 31st. We always have a Halloween special on Halloween there. But I won't be disappointed. I think some of y'all have already been up in the Freemason building. Just was, yeah.
Michael and Cindy.
Yeah, those three. Those ones that went up in there, and they pretty much tell you what it is.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, William, your subject?
Well, talking about Freemason building there, right, it's like you said, there is a lot of things that go bump in the night up there. Freemason building, the one distinct thing I've got to say that we hear a lot of up in the Freemason building is footsteps, unexplained footsteps. We could all be down on the second floor of the Freemason building, which is the old KFDF radio station, and we'll hear footsteps up on the third floor. That is one thing that I hear a lot of that goes bump in the night is the footsteps. I heard people, you've told me stories of where you've been going up the stairs or down the stairs, and it sounds like a herd of elephants coming down behind you. So,
it's just one of those. Even in this building that we're at, matter of fact, we're at Gunslingers at 618 Main Street. This building is one of our tour buildings, and this is where our group has their headquarters, the Arkansas Ghost Hunters of Crawford County. And this is also the place we're doing the network show. This place has a lot in it, and these guys can tell you behind me that they were out there the other day. Right now we can't get out there because of the owner was out there. They're doing some work, and they'll say for us to be out there. So we got our cameras on, though. By the way, and everybody hears us say we're talking about cameras. Well, we've got 4 cameras set up out there and in front of us in the area where they're working at out there, and we sit here and watch these cameras. And so when we say we're watching our cameras, well, everybody knows why. We've actually got cameras running outside in front of the studios here inside the building, watching all kinds of stuff that goes on out there. But this building here is also really, really active on making noises. This building probably is one of the noisiest buildings around. By things going up and down steps.
Yeah.
I mean, you can sit here by yourself at nighttime. I've been here, and when everybody's gone, I'm sitting there tearing down. I can almost tell you somebody's going up down those steps. And nobody's around. I go out there and look. Nobody's around. I have to go up because I'm in charge of the building after he leaves and everybody leaves, and I lock up and everything. So I have to go back and kind of do security check on making sure nobody's in the building. There ain't nobody around. But now the other building, the Crawford County Bank building, you don't hear much of any walking. It's just seeing the girl, the figure up there. That building's pretty solid, so there's not much of noises that go on in that building. So you get things that go bump in the night. It's just a big variety of stuff like this. In April, I'm not going to leave you out. So I know you're not part of a group or anything like that, and I know you've been around with us and a lot. Give your opinion on what goes bump in the night. It's really sticking.
I think it's a little bit of everything. That's part of what we talked about last night, about know your house, debunk what you can, and then get curious about what you can't explain. And then, additionally, if you do have paranormal activity, if you can, try to capture it. That's pretty cool, unless